Heartbreaking. Andrew Showers is a priest from the Madison Catholic Diocese who is very familiar with the cathedral.
Father Showers is an associate at St. Paul's University Catholic Center on the UW campus. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. Good to see you.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you've been, like all of us, glued to the television all afternoon.
Unfortunately, yeah.
What is your reaction to seeing this?
It's heartbreaking. I mean, our condolences go out to the Archbishop and the faithful of Paris, but I guess an icon, really, and a place of beauty, and that really kind of raised the spirits of many pilgrims for now centuries coming to Paris, and really an icon, again, of Gothic architecture, so from the architecture side, but also of faith as well. So many historic facts, and really just the place of worship and gathering of so many faithfuls for so many centuries, and to see their home now in flames is really devastating, as you said, at the beginning of this Holy Week.
Yeah, you're an architectural student. This was an important building, besides being a very holy place.
Yeah.
Tell us about the architecture.
It's really the second, so the first Gothic, properly Gothic church of Saint Denis, about 30 to 45 minutes north of the city, but then everything that is done, all these innovations, the groin vaulting, the large expanses of glass, and the height, really, the height is a big part of that Gothic period, is then seen by Louis VII as he thinks, well, I've got to kind of make my name and really put Paris on the map as a place of politics and economics and culture. And so he takes that and uses those elements to build this great cathedral on the island in the middle of Paris. So,
well, I think regardless of whatever your faith is, it's such a loss of history. It's 800 years of history. And you visited several times, I understand, and took students with you. What was your experience there?
It's, again, you don't really, you've heard about it, but as you're walking through the city and kind of these narrow back alleyways, and then all of a sudden it opens up and you look across the river, and to see the height and to see just the detail, and right, they didn't have the cranes we have or the type of technology, just the labor of love, and what was driving these people to build such a beautiful thing is really, it's striking, and again, heartbreaking to see all of that hard work and the impact it had now in flames again.
And all the artwork and statues and stained glass windows. I remember walking in years ago, and I was just, what overwhelms you is the, as you say, the space, the amount of area in there.
Yeah.
Right. And that was the big, right? The height is it's this transcendent. It really draws one's spirit up, and you can't help but look up, and you notice your smallness in there, but it's not overwhelming. It doesn't make you, it doesn't belittle, but it really makes you long for something even greater than yourself. And that's what that height did in the paintings. Now, I did hear that some of the artwork of the treasury was removed before, just because of the renovation. So thank goodness, right, the Blessed Sacrament is gone, and the Crown of Thorns relic and a few other art pieces, but there's still many things in there that are of great value that we may never see again.
It's still hard to believe.
It really is, yeah.
Father, thanks for being with us today.
Good to see you today. Thank you for
your time.
coming.
God bless you.